Hello, oh wait, wrong Windows. Hello artists, hello. So, we are for the first time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, the Steam version, obviously. Okay. I did play the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or better, Phoenix Wright 1, 2 and 3 on the original Nintendo DS back in the days. But just like Professor Layton, we streamed Professor Layton 1 a few weeks ago. We finished it, I think, 2 weeks ago. Just like Professor Layton, I played only the first trilogy and only once back in the days when I was little on my Nintendo DS. I had both Professor Layton 1 and Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, so the first one. I played it, I really liked it. I bought the others, I played the others. But then I didn't play the sequel on the 3DS of both Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton. So yes, I don't remember basically shit. I remember a couple characters. Like, I think at the end of the first one you save a girl that becomes the assistant of Phoenix Wright. But yes, I remember just a couple shits, not a lot. So yes, we will start today the first one that I will play until the end. Then there is Justice for All and then Trials and Tribulations. So yeah, we will play Ace Attorney. And then when we finish it, we will move on to other games, and in the future, Justice for All as well, Trials and Tribulation as well, and then the others. So, play this game. Again, I don't remember shit. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Okay. Woke up like 1 hour ago and I'm still sleepy as fuck. Murder. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh, I already see the culprit. I've gotta find someone to pin on this. Pin this on. Someone like him. Yeah, but what? I'll make it look like he did it. I needed to play a more chill game. Okay, yes, yesterday we played House of the Dead and then Holocure, and Thursday I played Plant vs. Zombie, but a series, a quote-unquote long game, I need something more chill, because we played Silent Hill that we finished, we're playing Lies of P, we're playing Neo, we're playing Persona 4 Golden, we're playing Bravely Default, so I need something more chill, and Phoenix Wright is perfect. I don't think there will be highlights on this game on the Edits channel, so I think this game is just gonna be on the VODs channel. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chef! Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your clients as well. Thanks. Nice boobs. Actually, it's because I owe you a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Isn't that illegal? You cannot represent them? Actually, I kinda owe him. I owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Want to help him out any way I can. Oh no, maybe it's the judge that cannot have a relationship with the defendant. Or the attacker, the other one. Just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over, my life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, this pain, oh, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid I'll die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I am finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? You don't look sad. You just look anime, silly, desperate. The person responsible for your girlfriend died. Oh, it's his girlfriend. Newspapers say it was you. But we know for a fact that he wasn't. webcam. Okay, are you focused now? Yes. My name is Franix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. By sneezing, some catarrh got up. I had to speak. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Okay. August 3, 10 AM. This... It's August 3. Today. I swear I did not that on purpose. I promise I did not did that on purpose. That's so crazy. Okay. Okay, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, huh? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerve. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concise. The defendant, so the guy we are defending. Correct. Just keep your wisdom about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim name? Oh, I knew this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait, No way, forgot, I'm drawing a total blank here. Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim names? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course I know the victim names. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is in the court record. Just press tab to check anytime. On the pad? I mean, I have the keyboard here, but... I think Cindy Stone was? Attorney badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy autopsy report. Time of death 7:13. 7:13, 4 PM, 5 PM. Cause of death, loss of blood to the blunt trauma. Cindy. Cindy Stone, yes. Mia Fey is our boss. Victim name Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was poisoned. Hit with a blunt object, strangled. She was struck by a blunt object. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Mr. Payne. Okay, Max. Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? Murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see, the court accepted it into evidence. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. You still have to check the court BD. Prosecution may call its first witness. Defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Okay. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? It wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone call or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? What you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies, I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim passport, according to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Appears that she had several sugar daddies. Older men who gave her money and gift. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Are you calling her a bitch? Bro, that's not really professional. Tell me, Mr. Bass, what do you think of her now? Wait and see what happens. Stop him from answering. Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Yeah, what do you think of that person is completely irrelevant. Bro, shut the fuck up and listen to me. That shit ain't shit, dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna go get to the bottom of this. But this proved that he didn't know. So jealousy is not a possible reason for him to murder her. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. No, he literally proved that it's the opposite. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I didn't, maybe... You have to answer, bro. Also, he has a tick. Does he come back? Yes. I went. What do I do? Answer honestly, it's obvious that he did so. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. You cannot say dude chill to a judge. Objection! He's the killer. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim building. Please bring Mr. Frank Howitt to the stand. It's the murderer. Mr. Howitt, you sell newspaper subscription, is this correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, that's important. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. You said you didn't went inside. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. She died between 4 and 5. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. First of all, you said you didn't enter, so how did you know her phone doesn't work? Second, how it was 1 p.m. At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. I have a record of the blackout. Ooh, let me read. Electricity in Mr. Stone building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Noon is when the sun grows, right? Let me check. Just to be sure. Oh no, from midday, okay. Right, my bad. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? The client is innocent, right? And then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence. I know. He lied because it's not 1 PM. Can I open the dingy bingy? Time of death 7:31, 4:05 PM. There we are. Objection! Can I use it? Yes. You found the body at 1 PM, you sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is sometimes after 4 PM. There was no body to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No, he said he was sure. I literally asked him, are you sure? And he said, yes, it was 1 PM. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawith, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Well, gee, that's a really good question. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. There was no electricity, bro. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video on a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry. There was no electricity. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawith? I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah, do you have fake hair? Wait, I remember now. Court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. This constant correction are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well. You have one. Oh, okay, I know what button is in the pad now. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon is a statue. That's easy. Just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objection and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and say the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue, my apologies. But he didn't know, and he didn't enter the house, he said. Yes. Yeah, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment, you see? Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because... went into the apartment. You were lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock voice. That was the sound you heard. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Yeah. Will the witness care to elaborate? You struck the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, What? Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and should burn him death. Holy shit, bro. Examine the clock battery, try sounding the clock. Try sounding it. He is the thinker after all. So where's the clock? What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25, 3 hours back. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours low, precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowit, try to talk your way out on this one. You forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours low. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours low on the day of the murder? If you can prove that, you don't have any case. That's not how it works. I literally proved that you were there and my client and your testimony about my client was wrong. So you cannot accuse my client of murder, and so I won. I cannot incarcerate you, but I won the trial. Like, literally, I just proved that he lied about seeing my client, the defendant. Which makes me a winner. But in the game you have to prove that he is the criminal. Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. You can't prove the clock was low the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the fact. Assume the clock was 3 hours low and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours low? What? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock should be 3 hours low? No. How am I supposed to know that? I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court record. Oh, that's cool. Chief Attorney at Fay & Co. My boss and a very good defendant attorney. Defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. The victim in this case, a model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Hot. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. 52. 36. Discover Mrs. Stone body's newspaper salesman who saw Larry flee the scene. I mean, just by logic, but I don't think that's the proof. If she died between 4 and 5 PM, how can he have heard 1 PM? It was obviously slow already. Right? It's just logic. If she died after 4 PM, how can he have heard 1 PM? Obviously it was already slow. Period. End of the story. What? I don't think it's this one. How is this one? Wait, because of the time zone? She probably bought it in Paris. Time zone Paris. Time zone Japan, I guess. No, I don't fucking know. Victim had just returned home from aboard the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Oh, okay. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM there. The clock wasn't 3 hours low, it's 9 hours fast. Victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Like, logically wise, it's the only proof that we didn't use yet, so it was that one. But I was thinking, how is that one, so I tried the other two first. Mr. Did it. But anyways, you don't even need this proof. It's very simple. Can you prove that it was already early when the murder happened? Yes, because the murder happened after 4 PM. So literally, how did you heard 1 PM? No, but I probably heard it from the TV or from the clock. Then it was wrong. So I am right. I am right. The clock was already wrong, and my client did nothing. You have no proof, or better, maybe my client did it, but you have no proof. The witness is lying. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Our witness, he dead, was arrested and been taken away. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes. I do seem impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Boots, not guilty. Yay! Yeah! I remember, maybe in the 2, not in the 1, I don't know. But in the 2 you can even go in the places to find proofs and stuff. Oh! While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3, 2:32 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. You still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congrats. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy, she's odd. She's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me, I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait, no, I mean... Bad. Larry, you're innocent, the case is closed. But my Cindy Wind is gone, man. Gone forever. That she was nah, never mind. Congrats, Harry. Harry? Yes, you, I can practically see the headline now. Harry Boat's innocent. Yeah, thanks, I really own you one. Won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my threat. Oh no, I couldn't. Who's the one who got you off the hook? Oh, hey. Here, take this, it's a present. Thank you. Present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And... Wait a second. Okay, keep it as a memento. And she was just paying me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? No, not really. You so sure? Excuse me? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't get to sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't it right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Take that! Probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. So what dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks? So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." Didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Wait, Mia dies? No, right. No, right. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Okay. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. Just to be sure. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. No, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker. And it tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? What? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some paper inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? Be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, but I expect dinner, something good. Burgers, I could really go for a burger. Same, honestly. dies now? Conversation recorded. Ogno. Ogno. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. Sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why is it right over there? There must be the tinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho, you are not coniferous of my background. Getting info is my business, you see. Should have been more careful. Ho ho, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ogno. Ogno. September 5, 9 p.m. Faye and Colo office. The sister found the body. No, us. Okay, yeah, there is in the first game as well. Go. Isn't the door? Bro? I'm sorry. I'm confused. Bro, isn't the door? I'm sorry. Oh, move. Okay. Okay, it's in the first one that there is the girl. Who are you? Did she pass out? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the shift where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade until finally she was cold. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The tinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Must be pieces of the glass light standing lying broken in the back of the room. The broken remains of a glass light stand broken behind all recognition. Piece of paper. Maya, the sister. Can I move? Glass light. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. People sad. People sad. People sad. The girl just now, where'd she go? Put her right here on the sofa. Hope she didn't run on me. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of... So she didn't die instantly, she wrote a message with blood. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. And you were here visiting the night? She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Yes, it was that clock. It was the tinker. Okay, how do I call the police? There is the phone here, yes. Few of the screen on the receiver are missing. Nice boobs. Okay. Fan college book, everything is written, the sheet full neat and writing. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, she's on a Goodwin machine. She picked up this ancient model and some garage sale for practically nothing. Perfect normal office desk, okay. Okay. And then we just have to wait for the police, since the other goal called it already. Hi. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. What an odd name. It's so weird to me that in America people find so weird the last name when the first name is Dick. Okay. We receive a report from the building across the way, see? But a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been the woman I saw. Nice boobs. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have nah. Whoa, excuse me. Is word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? Victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer name. No, it's not the killer name. Case closed, you're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in from questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m., detention center. But she's dressed as normal, okay. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Morning, she looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you. I better give it her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you look at me like I had done it. You look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. one of those strikes fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing is lacking is experience. Sound like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. Think you might want to wait, give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay, it's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I think of the person who did this to me. I know. People in religious training? Oh, it's nothing strange really, I'm a spirit medium. The day of the murder. The morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence from an upcoming trial. That club shaped like the Tinker, one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in any case? Right, she said something about that. I remember, do you want to hear it in her own voice? Forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Write your notes so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. My name, a conversation I had with my sister recorded in my cell phone. Fae family, especially women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. See, the Fae family? So Mia was into that stuff too. Of course, she left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Powers were first class too. That's why she was that good, she heard the spirits. You're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? I don't think that works in trial, but still. I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? I cannot say no, fuck you, I represent you. Tomorrow at 10. If I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Give me until 4 this afternoon. What I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Serial murder by now? No, because it's only 2. So then when you arrived at the office, it was right around 9. Lights were off and I could smell blood. And I found her, my sister. That's all I need to hear for now. Grossberg Law Office. Probably they cleaned this place, so I cannot find proofs or shit like that. According to the reception, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when it'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Mahogany desk. Okay. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. How do you know if a book is expensive looking? Sorry. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for the matter. Imagine sneezing on that for real. And making it dirty. Table for client, an elegant ebony case. And I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Honestly, if I was rich as fuck, probably you wouldn't even notice. The only one who will notice will be the guy in the penny market, because he will see me like twice a week buying a shit ton of snacks and stuff like that. That's the only one probably that will notice. But you wouldn't see me with expensive car or expensive clothes or shit like that. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. These are crime scene, pal, not trespassing. Oh, sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Batsy guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. Batsy guy was a killer, and you're no he was innocent. Detective Sue the Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe, let's be more professional than him. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir, be right there. Was I right before when I said they find weird the last name but not Dick, and they are actually finding it weird? Like, not weird, but they call him Dick too. Do kids that are called Dick get bullied at school? Like, how can you, even if you're an innocent person that doesn't think dirty, how can you think, I will call my son Dick? Hey there, Dick. How is it going, Dick? I mean, there are people that call their son Gianfilippo in Italy, so... If you're called Gianfilippo, I'm very sorry, but let's be real. Probably Giancarlo, probably you got bullied at school, if you're called something like that. Thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye, did you know the autopsy? You want to know the result, huh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Time of death? 9/5 at 9 PM. Cause single blunt force trauma. How did she wrote the name in blood if she was insta-died? I'm going to win. What do you say that? Why do you say that? The city put prosecution Edgeworth on the prosecution Edgeworth. So the guy that left, he is the one that fuck us up. I know him, he's fear prosecutor, he doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse, won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way, you make him barely sound human. Yeah, like every lawyer, after all. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much describes the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Well... No, that's Grossberg Law Office. Yes, favorite Potter plan. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could never remember. Cordeline Stricta, pal. Who was that? Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Dun, dun, dun. No movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it one of these days. I kinda remember that she died, honestly, but I thought it was like at the start of the second game. Because I remember that there was Maya, that as I said she became the assistant of Wright. But I remember like at the beginning of the second game you meet Maya for some reasons. And so probably Mia dies, you go find her sister, or she find you, and the first case is finding who killed her. But no, I was wrong. The second case of the first game. Bro, like, I can only go here, I cannot really go around. Like, how do I find this guy? Better see if I can find him. How? Cannot even move from room to room. I don't freaking know. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young and I don't know where my mother is. Women in my family have been medium for generations. They saw a lot of spiritual power. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruin? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to. Also, I had to become independent or I will lose my powers. $15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it. Police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try contact the victim. Case was solved, we thought. You thought? When my mother helped, the police capture was innocent. Police consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, yeah, because it's illegal. It's not a proof in trial. Men found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped out on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. White. Is that racism? This guy monitored the visit room. Doesn't move an inch. Smile for the camera. Tin, 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 tin. Hey, bro, I don't freaking know. I don't trust you. Yeah, but the detective is a moron, so don't worry. Bro, what the fuck do I do now? Yeah, but bros, if she died instantly, how did she wrote shit in blood? Let's be real a second now. Like, that's base stuff. Oh right, we have to take the phone. Sure, I mean, wait a second, tricky lawyer. Tell him not so straight. Okay. Okay, so the game tell me you have no more question to him. Nice body. I said nice boob twice, so it's rude to say it a third time. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. I didn't. In fact, I was wondering where the fuck is she. Miss April, May. April, May. June, July, August are her brothers and sisters. She's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. Can I check? May look like this statue, I think. Okay, the one that we already heard. But now Phoenix Wright knows as well. Move. Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. What's in the thingy? Well, hello there, Anton. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to the lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to South. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Yes. What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Tan 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 na 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 na. Ok, Dragon Ball GT. You think you could tell me something? Need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Observe incident. You just sound like a lawyer in movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. I've seen a tweet of a girl saying there is nothing that shows intelligence in a man more than a big vocabulary when formulating a sentence. No. In my opinion, using big words, like, it depends of course from the context. If you're a lawyer or if you are, I don't fucking know, in a job interview, you have to show that you have quite a vocabulary. But if I have to say a short basic sentence to a random person, and instead of saying, for example, I like boobs, I saying, I find, wait, what is the English word? I don't remember. I find the bosom part of the human chest quite flattering in the opposite sex. I'm not smart. Oh, yeah, you use such weird word. Ah, that's sexy. No, I just said I like boobs, but I used 5 times the word that I would use to say I like boobs. I find the bosom of the chest part of the opposite gender quite intriguing for my libido. I just said I fucking like boobs. What is sexy about that? I just said I like boobs, but with other words. As simple as that. I don't know, like, in my opinion, again, unless you are a lawyer in work, like that are working or shit like that, people that use a big vocabulary to express very, very basic words are extremely insecure people and pretty dumb people that want to pretend to be smart. So I know I am not the sharpest tool, but to look smart, instead of saying I like boobs, I make a long sentence where I go around the sentence saying a lot of difficult words, archaic words and shit like that, so that, hey, you see, I have a big vocabulary. Bro, you just said I like boobs, but you took 10 times the time you actually need to say I like boobs to say this basic sentence. You know the thing that occurred happening the other day, the bad thing? What do you see? When it happened? Don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Yeah, but why she? What are you, a cat? If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you waiting on me? No way, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what is it you do? Well, no. And you had your little ups up, didn't you? Oh boy. I still don't know if she is with the killer or she's just stupid as fuck. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. No, not me, I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, huh? Oh boy. Bro. Bottle into glasses are... Okay, like, here no, here yes. Okay. Okay, so I have to make her leave the room. I have to find a way to make her leave the room. Okay, nothing. I tried everything just to see. Are you back? That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Haha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yeah, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you not? Yeah, well, yes. And what do you want? Not particularly busy this day. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Oh, I misclicked for... okay. I was like, why should I show him something? Cha-cha, I'm really quite busy right here, son. You said you have nothing to do. She already tried to contact you. You're an awful lawyer, by the way. Sorry, goodbye. He's the lawyer of the opposition. No, there is another lawyer already. What? Why the fuck is he? Oh, because the other lawyer is the best that never failed a case, and so they're all scared to lose their job here if they lose the case. Burning passion, never look back. You notice. My pretty enjoy, impressive, well, isn't it? Colored sky, blah blah blah, yeah. Not buying, jeez. Mudada. I don't think you should use that guy. Didn't seem healthy, was all skin and bones. What really happened? You know, mean you refused to help. I see, I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyers come, I guess. I can do it! Bitch, ask me! Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Won't abandon you, you can count on me. That's so kind of you. Okay, time to go back then. Good afternoon, sir. Bellboy. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Alright, let's come out to deliver room service. You know where Miss Maya might be? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. There is a message for her. Tell her Mr. White of Blue Corp form called. Yep. First thing before she come back. Found in Miss Maya's hotel room. Miss May. To his woman bottom. Oh, to be continued, okay. Save your progress, yes. Okay, but we continue, it's just 1 hour 13, so why not? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any sign of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant Miss Maya Fay was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. Saw her do it is impossible. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief official at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. I don't think he lied. He's just silly, but he's not a piece of shit. Please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Yeah, but why are you hyperventilating? Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the detail of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by this window here. Why is it a dick? The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was a statue on the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Please testify to the court about this hard evidence and my candy ice cream. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Why did he fell on the sides? Defendant Miss Maya Fay and the lawyer Mr. Franix Wright. The very moment of the murder, no. Near the body. That's hard. Bluff and press the witness on every detail. Work lots of time. What the fuck? Okay. Press left button. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already, the defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Franix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why is that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. Soon as the phone call came a rush in. There were 2 people, okay. Hold on just a second, yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. Say that me? I heard you say that. You did say it, you said it. You and the other lawyer, you said it, bro. Exactly what this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Do you bang? I guess pressing can have its advantages. The paper. But this helped me. Cause how can she have wrote and blah blah blah, I already say that. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene at the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Where Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, but I found a discrepancy at the beginning of the case, not even now. I know, I'm real embarrassed, I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Neither where Maya was written clear in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim. Also there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I doubt. Death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But. No butting your way out of this, detective. Order, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? I misclicked again and I didn't notice. The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The precaution points being? The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate to a blow. You make up proofs, you piece of shit. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Received this result this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all. Should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked? Something you want to say? Yeah, he gave me that himself. How could you give me a faulty report? Disappointed handing him the wrong report like that. I am sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good at your evaluation next month. What? But, Your Honor, so this report to the court. Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit, which is false, but... Suppose that's one obvious conclusion, yes. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. She didn't saw the murder. Why you didn't call right ahead? I had several minutes to look around the scene. The music change, okay. Witness your name, please. April May, at your service, wink. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred? Oh, gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. Checking right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from Frey & Co. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay. Oh, it doesn't turn anymore. Dodge on the side and run away. So the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Nope. Understand you were with Miss Mia Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her technique quite well. Her cowardly way of finding these tiny faults is perfectly good testimony. How dare you? Yes, of course I will. Like I was there for some minutes, and then she called the police, so... She dodged? Dodge what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. If you had really witnessed my client, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her, and I'm no expert on fashion, but her hair though looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. I do know I was there. What do you say to that, Miss May? Ah, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw, I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Did she just make her boobs bounce? Bros? Okay. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then how did you... what? In the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. That clock, the kinda statuey clock? How do you know it's a clock? A bit too much accurate, is it not? How do you know? It was without batteries. Also. You just say that the statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing the statue just by looking at it. Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know exactly this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, if she does say too much, there is a problem. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with those questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So what happens now? Now you explain me how you knew. That's because I heard there were no batteries. So you've been to the law office of Fay & Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? Heard it from my hotel room. That distant? Okay, but there were no batteries. Yes, because there were no batteries. She couldn't avert it, I meant cause there are no batteries, but... Biatch. Will you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty, it couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. You called her fat. Fat? In fact. Well, Miss May? Every time he does that, he reminds me of that Japanese guy, the one that the other guy say, how do you pronounce that in Japan? And he's like, on TikTok. Somehow we knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. Indeed, the clock is empty and you say it can ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? Before. I have a proof of that. Nope. I have a proof of that as well. Biatch. Yes. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Yes, that proof when the clockwork was removed is... where is it? Here? Yes. I think it's that one. There is no writing of the thing. You have a girly phone? Wow, my memory today is helping me. He's not abandoning me. Incredible. Defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on the tinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clock wore out, sorry. September 5, 9:27 AM. Make clear the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, will you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? No, Larry made it. Yes. That's handmade. I cannot... Like, how can I present that it was made by Harry? Oh, it's in the description. Friend of mine made the clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Everything is sold in store, not stuff and made by a person singular. Ah! Her heart is spinning, what? Call me a weirdo, I don't give a shit, but I find her even more hot now. Like, if before that was a would, that's a would. Stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Bit too much. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Hehe, oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? Yes. Guess I did, teehee. If you can't say how did you know for sure, then your whole testimony is useless. Doesn't matter. You held it? I don't think she is the culprit, because we saw who the culprit is. But I don't know. When she used it to strike the victim, when else? But she's not the culprit. That, though, is just something we know because we saw it in the game. But law-wise, you could say the only way you knew it is because you hold it. It makes sense. Still, she didn't, so I think my answer is wrong. I am fucked. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? That's the exact room I ordered my room service. Oh, I mispressed. Ergo she was not at the crime scene, rock solid. That's true. Should have answered the other one. That somebody told her. Take that! Oh, look at this. Huh? Oh, that. Found this in Miss May's room. And you can check this by controlling the fingerprints. The victim phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. No, why was she wiring the phone? Yeah, outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yes. Oh yeah, I think I can, it's simple. What? Here's my proof. Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen one more to the conversation. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, blah blah blah. It's a clock, made to look like the statue of the thinker. Am I wrong? Shut up, all of you! You lawyers! Holy wood. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. You wish. So I'm the bad girl, isn't that? Isn't that it? Is that it? No, I misclicked, honestly. I fucked up in clicking before, it was you. I remind you, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May will be proved to be solid, then by default your client Miss May will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my conviction? Call called you, tell bellboy to the stand. Yeah, but we didn't see the actual murder that we see before yet. Is that Mr. White? Why do you still have the thing on your end? This set looks rather heavy, so with further ado, we can begin his testimony. I'm the head bellboy of the fine Gateway Hotel. Call after 8 in the evening from our guest. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9. Brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And look at her boobs. What? Well, if he brought it to 9 PM, how did she saw the murder at 9 PM? I think that the thing is that she wasn't looking at the window if she was taking the thing at 9 PM, but what is the proof that I use? Ouch. Oh wait, I can press. Right. Oh, bellboy, here, I like the iced coffee, it's exactly 9. So them. Who is them? Però mi era embarrasser, sir. Kiss. I'm a prim the manner, sir. That moment I shall never forget, sir. Yeah, he said them. Check-in, there were 2 people. Not with a chance, but I'd have a little chance with her lover there. Tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Object, that was objectionable. Objection overruled. This witness will answer the question. Yeah, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite indeed. Was there barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... That's covering proof. That's illegal. Katta! Light Yagami. We didn't see the man in the room, so maybe the man did it. That's how we knew. The girl wiring our defendant, knowing that it's the clock. The man that was with her was not with her at 9 PM. And right after the murder happened, she said, oh yeah, I've seen everything. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Absurd, Matteo. These accusations are ludicrous. Like, honestly, I'm no lawyer, so I might be very wrong. But from what I know, if the judge finds out that one of the 2 lawyers purposefully hid a proof, like there was another man, automatically, it doesn't matter if you are right. If you hid proofs, automatically everything that has been said until now has no value and the thing is over. We will continue later on. You get charged for lying, but all that happened until now doesn't stand anymore in court because you hid a rule for whatever reason, automatically if you automatically if you hide proofs, probably you have something to hide. So everything that happened until now in your favor is completely deleted, for what I know. Then, I'm no lawyer, so maybe somebody that studied law can confirm or deny what I said. But yeah, for what I know, if they found out that you purposefully hidden a proof or changed proofs in your favor, your case get dismissed for you, I mean. Expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. You understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, part 1. Interesting. September 7, 2:24 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too, huh? That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips sent shiver up to my spine, if you say so. So what happened with me? Do I get to go home now? No, not yet. It's just part 1. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? Where they arrest her? I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Probably at the detention center now. Why? Because she lied? I mean, wiring a phone is illegal, but can you arrest her because of that, or just because... Yeah, because she lied, technically, yes, for maybe a week or 3 days. I don't know, anyways. Can't find from close. I'm going to find more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Don't worry, you'll find him by tomorrow. Yeah, but she's still dead, so... Of course her sister is still sad. May is dead. Maya is dead. Ask for a full record of April May testimony. Thought it might come in... Everyone is called with an M, it's so confusing. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I haven't, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. And what I think is that you can see the window. I don't think the window is 6 meters long, so if she dodged to the right, either you see her dodging and nothing more, or you see after she dodged getting hit, but you cannot know the first part of the attack. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigation, but probably the guy tomorrow will change story, will not say this exactly, and we're like, haha, the girl said this, so one of you two was lying. She was lying, she lied about everything. Doesn't belong in the detention center, up to me to set her free. If we can save, and I think we can, I think that for now we end. We go a bit on House of the Dead, because I wanna retry. Yes, perfect. And we continue this game this week, I think. Definitely this week. So, yes, for now we go on House of the Dead, because I wanna retry that to actually win. Tomorrow, the schedule is, let me check. Schedule, exclamation mark schedule. The schedule is tomorrow Lies of P. That, I don't know if it's the last stream or the semi-last. Tuesday question mark, Wednesday Bravely Default, Thursday question mark, Friday New. Tuesday maybe I continue Persona 4 Golden, cause it's a while that we're not playing it. But either Tuesday or Thursday, or if I do an evening guerrilla, I definitely wanna continue this game. So yes, I don't wanna wait the next weekend to continue. I will continue either in a guerrilla or Tuesday or Thursday, surely. For now, for those that are in past broadcast or YouTube and are only watching this part, we will go now to play a bit of House of the Dead, so go check that out as well. Thank you for checking in. Hope you enjoyed this stream. As usual, drop a follow if you still need to receive notification when I go streaming, and check the YouTube channel Franix VODs with a red dot for the previous VODs, these and House of the Dead, and Franix Edits for the highlights and new videos that I'll upload there. And yes, thank you, I will see you next time.